I'm back to streaming. Hold on, let me make sure that my microphone's working because I heard like something. Oh yeah, it should be working now. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, so I just got back from Los Angeles. Went to US Idol Fest this week. And yeah, I scouted out some vocalists that I might want to work with. That was pretty fun. And so since I wasn't able to stream on, I think, last Thursday and last Sunday, I started making some shorts and posting them to, yeah, I've been posting them on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. So that's pretty fun. I've been learning how to edit those. While I was away, I actually put some top coat on my workbench so that I can stay looking pretty good for a bit longer. For the first streams, I just had some like wall paint on there, but that stuff will melt if you put like isopropyl alcohol on it, and so I use that stuff a lot. So yeah, I didn't want that to happen. So I put some poly top coat on it, but right now it's only 2 coats so far, so I need to put at least 1 more coat, maybe 2 coats on there to keep it protected. And in the meantime, I can't really do anything like hardcore on the workbench at the moment, so yeah, that's why I'm doing a LEGO stream, because my VR setup is still kind of wonky for streaming, so I want to figure that out before I try streaming VR stuff again. It's mostly like the frame rate. Sorry, my nose is itchy. It's mostly like just kind of frame rate issues and stuff. But yeah. Also, I think you'll notice in the top right corner, let me see, yeah, here, I have chat on the screen. Yeah, I like to keep a pretty minimal overlay, but I figured while I was editing the shorts that you can't really see who or what messages I'm responding to. So to be able to like have that in the short form media, I think I want to include chat in there. And also I kind of want chat to also just be kind of permanently encoded into the stream archives, just because yeah, the debut, I wanted to keep the chat preserved, but it turns out any form of editing causes you to lose chat, not just trimming, which I thought was the only way to lose chat. And yeah, what happened there? Yeah, I had to blur out some parts because I accidentally doxed myself during the stream. And I mean, this stuff's easy to look up anyway, but I just don't want to break the kayfabe, you know. And so I blurred that, but unfortunately that also led to the loss of chat, so hopefully that doesn't happen again if we have chat on the screen now. What else? Yeah, something is making my setup drop frames, and I don't like that. Right now, since I started the stream, there are no drop frames, but when I was doing a test of the chat stuff earlier, it was dropping frames like crazy. I tried to use Streamlabs for it, and it's not working, so right now I'm literally just using the, what's it called? Just the cropped display capture of the, like, default chat widget inside OBS Studio. Let me go write a test message in here. Test. Yeah, so that should show up. Yeah, that's a thing now. But yeah, it may have been like the version of Stream Elements plugin or whatever that was installed that might be making it chonky. It also might be Discord, because like when Discord's open, everything is like slowing to a crawl, and when I close it out, it gets back to normal. And like this is like the highest end configuration of last gen framework laptop, so it definitely shouldn't be chugging on like just Discord being open. But yeah, I just wanted to keep the stream pretty chill because the VR stuff, that's a lot of setup to do, and I can't really keep an eye on if the tech is working, if I'm immersed inside VR, and I want to do like more workbench stuff, but right now, since the workbench top coat is still curing and I'm still putting more layers on there, I just want to like keep it pretty gentle, like not use any metal tools or anything, so pulling out the Lego set for that. But yeah, let's see, what else did I want to yap about? Is it too nerdy to like take notes and like read them during the stream, just so that I can make sure I talk about all the things I want to? I'm sure that as I get more used to this, I'll just be able to talk about it more naturally, but for now, I do like to take notes and reference them. Oh yeah, I got a third Steam VR lighthouse, so hopefully that should fix some issues with tracking. I actually had 3 lighthouses before, but one of them died a few months ago, and I didn't really bother to replace it, but then after like all the mocap glitches from the debut stream, I was like, yeah, I need a third lighthouse, especially since I actually rearranged my monitor configuration about like a week before I debuted, and what happened? Oh yeah, it turns out the new monitor configuration actually blocks some of the trackers from being seen from some positions, so I moved the lighthouses around a bit, and that third one should add more coverage. So yeah, during the debut stream when I was building the Game Boy, I disabled the feet trackers and the hip trackers just because we didn't need those at the workbench, but that did lose some immersion, and yeah, we'll see if re-enabling it works again without really weird mocap glitches happening. Also, I think that I broke a feature when I like sit down, or like when my hips get down to a position of where I'm sitting, there should be a chair that spawns under me, but there is no chair right now, so I need to fix that. Oh, and that weird jiggling, yeah, that's because the tracker is on my back instead of like on my front, so that it can actually be seen by the lighthouses when I'm at the workbench. But that also means that like when it gets banged by something like a chair that you can't see but it's IRL, then it does the whee. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's a thing. But yeah, I guess let's go build that Lego set. It's a bonsai tree, and it's set 10/281, and for some reason it's an 18+ set, even though it's not lewd or anything like that. I mean, shouldn't it really be more like a 13+ or something? Maybe just by difficulty or something. I don't know why it's 18+. That doesn't make sense. Like, you could give it to like an 8-year-old just fine. Like maybe a bit younger than that, they might be like losing the parts, or it might be, I don't know, because I could probably put it together when I was like 5, but whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna be keeping an eye on the stream and on chat to see if any technical difficulties. Just want to keep it pretty easy today, since yeah, I guess I need a bit of a warm-up after that trip, and just want to make sure that the tech stack is working pretty well. But yeah, let's go build a bonsai tree. Okay, yeah, let me just, do I want to set the camera automatic? There's, like, no reason for me to bounce to the PC. Yeah, I'll just lock the camera. Alright. No, that's not working the way I thought it would. Let's just set it to auto camera. Alright. Cool. Alright, so this is a set that I'm building. It's the bonsai tree set. Y'all can see that, right? Oh, there's like some glare from... Turn it sideways, you can see it, but then it's sideways. But yeah, this is... Oh! Okay, if I angle it... Yeah, that's the move. So yeah, this is the bonsai tree set. I assume it looks nice because it looks nice in the picture. I think this is also the first stream that I'll be doing with the rebalanced battery on the head mocap rig thing. So we'll see if my neck does not hurt after the end of the stream, because for the first 2 streams I did, which was redesigning the head rig's balance and doing the robot teardown, yeah, my neck was kind of aching after the stream, and I had to, like, take some ibuprofen. And so, yeah. I think it was probably, like, a neck-strained issue from, like, the balance of it. So now that the battery is pushed further back, we can see if this is really the right balance, and if I can solidify it in a new design. I actually wanted to do that, like, today, but then I realized that I haven't even tested out, like, the balance right now, and I need to do that. And again, I don't want to go hardcore on the workbench because the top coat is still curing. It'll be like full strength in a week, but right now it's not the strongest. But yeah, I guess let's open this up. I don't know if I trust that to work all the time, because it didn't work on the first couple sets that I built. And, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, pull that off there, or if there's, like, actually a cleaner way to deal with that, but whatever. Okay, so I learned last time, because, like, really? I haven't really touched LEGO much since I was a kid. I learned that these bags are actually numbered in order of when you, like, take them out and stuff. Or in order of when you're supposed to open them up and use the parts. So, yeah. There's this loose doodad. Oh, I see. I guess it's whatever that vine is, or... I don't know. Yeah, that's everything in the box. If you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. And what is this? Oop, box fell. You can go put the box up here. Wait. Oh, there's still one more piece. There we go. It's like a second vine thingy. Okay. So, what is this? We're making our packaging more sustainable. Okay, that's not important. There's a bunch of crap down here. Let me move that out of the way. Yeah. Okay. Don't really... Wait, does every set come with a brick remover? Yes, they do. Maybe that's how those, like, LEGO battle bots people have so many and use them as forks, which I guess makes them somewhat disposable if every set comes with them. Actually, this does actually look kind of cool. I'm gonna go read it. Okay. The art of the bonsai. The art of growing miniature trees in decorative pots originated in China over 2,000 years ago. This LEGO variety is much more modern, but the process and outcome is the same. You assemble, plant, and prune your LEGO bonsai, then watch it as it grows into a beautiful creation you can be proud of for yourself and share with others. Enjoy. Oh, that's just in other languages. Growing up in New Zealand, LEGO designer Nicholas Voss, I hope I pronounced that correctly, always loved trees and plants, but admits to being pretty bad at looking after them. Luckily, he's much better at creating beautiful horticulture from LEGO elements. His first LEGO bonsai tree was created as part of his work with the LEGO Ninjago series, and since then he's become the bonsai specialist within the LEGO design team. And I guess that's him. Yeah, I can relate. I bought a money tree, and it's dead. One tree, two varieties. The biggest challenge for Nico was... Wait. Is that his name? Oh, I guess his name is... Okay, Nicolas. The biggest challenge for Nico was deciding which two leaf variations to include for you to build. The first variety is the more traditional bonsai tree, where the foliage ranges from bright to dark green, with the juvenile buds being darker in color. The second tree is inspired by a Japanese cherry tree and is much more colorful, with striking light purple blossoms. Both options are full of character and capture the wonder and beauty of a real bonsai. LEGO bonsai are surprisingly robust and thrive in indoor environments. Be sure to dust occasionally, and your bonsai tree will continue to remain healthy and beautiful for many years to come. Yeah, thousands of years, I guess. Okay, this is the part that's really interesting. Well, I mean, it was all interesting, but this is the part that really caught my eye since I 3D print a lot. The LEGO group is working to build a more sustainable future for children. Currently, more than 80 LEGO elements, including trees, leaves, and brushes, are made from a plant-based plastic produced using sustainably sourced sugarcane, plants from plants. These elements represent the first steps of a bigger mission to make LEGO bricks from sustainable sources by 2030. So it's not mentioning the type of plastic, but my guess is that it's PLA, which is like one of the most common plastics that we use in 3D printing. It's very easy to print, and it's pretty cheap. And so I don't know if most PLA comes from sugarcane. I thought most of it came from corn, but I'm not too sure on that. But I believe that most LEGO is actually ABS plastic, which is definitely not as environmentally friendly. So yeah, there's actually kind of an interesting thing about the biodegradability of PLA. If you just leave it outside, like if you are just like, oh, this is biodegradable, I'm gonna go toss it in my lawn, it's not gonna biodegrade or anything. It's gonna like just stay being whatever it is. I've built some PLA ornaments and have them outdoors for like over 5 years. I think I've been 3D printing for like regularly for like over 8 years, and they have not changed at all. Some of them haven't even, like, at most they'll fade in color, but they're still pretty much intact. And there's some other tests that people run where if you just leave it out and like just outside, then nothing happens. So really, to biodegrade PLA, it's under more special conditions. They're not super hard to achieve, but I believe you have to keep it above like 150 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm gonna guess is like maybe like 50 or 60-ish degrees Celsius. And I think it requires some humidity, so like you're gonna want to basically toss it in where I think in composting facilities is really kind of the more optimal area to biodegrade it. And other thing about plastic is that you can't really infinitely recycle it. Every time you recycle plastic, it gets a little worse each time. So like that's why sometimes you'll be shopping for materials and you'll see like, oh, there's this is virgin UHMWPE and this is recycled UHMWPE. And like in robot combat, we need to have things built to like extreme standards. So like the recycled stuff isn't gonna cut it. Gotta get the virgin stuff. For some reason my avatar is like really out to the side. I'm gonna go. Oh, sorry JJ, my cat's there and I almost stepped on him. Yeah, let me go move my avatar a bit more to the left. Or to the right. Well, I guess it's technically my avatar's left, but anyway, okay, yeah, that should work now. But yeah, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so that's just how to use the brick remover. And it looks like bags 1 through 3 are for the base or the pot or whatever it's called. I bet it has a special name. 6 looks like it's the platform that it sits on, and it looks like 4 and 5 are the different foliage varieties that you can put on. But yeah, let's start with bag number 1, which, okay, yeah. Oh, I was turning off because, like, I saw this teal, and I was like, wait, where's the brown elements? And, like, because this is brown. And, like, all the grayscale stuff is on top, and like, the few brown elements are, like, on the bottom. But anyway, okay, I'm just gonna go stack these. No, actually, I'm gonna go keep those on the side also, just because, yeah, I don't like it when I lose parts from them, like, rolling, especially, like, behind the thingy. I'm gonna take the box, and I'm actually gonna put it here just to constrain anything from rolling around on the right side. But yeah, this should be pretty safe now. Yeah, I have some snuffles, but I don't think it's like, I don't think that I have, like, any illness or anything. It may have been the smog in LA, which is actually really noticeably bad, because when I got out of the airport, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna take my mask off, since, like, airports are vectors for infectious disease, and then I took it off, and I was like, ooh, yay, fresh air, but then I saw, oh, yeah, this is smog, I guess. But then when I got to Redondo Beach, which is where US Idol Fest was, the air quality was pretty nice. You could definitely smell the beach. But yeah, let's go build this. Okay, so we have, I forgot what the names of these things are. I think these are plates. So I'm looking for... Oh, it's in this bag. Yeah, I don't know if it's smog that's, like, still kind of irritating my respiratory system. Or maybe, like, because I'm actually allergic to cats even though I have pet cats. It's just that, like, when I get super duper used to them, then my allergies subside. But, if I'm away from them for a while, then they can be, like, slightly re-triggered. So it may also be adjusting to that. Whoa, okay, that's a lot of funky parts. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to comment on when I'm building LEGO stuff, so I guess I'm just gonna yap. Yeah, there are 6 of these parts which I've never seen before, but they are interesting. Wow, that's... Oh no, never mind, is perspective. I thought that these are, like, offset a little bit from, like, these are pegs, right? Or are they studs? I forgot. Anyway, they're like... Yeah, they're on the sides, so I guess that's cool. I don't know. Putting these little dudes here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do want to do that project where I make like cat collars for my cats, and they have like RFID or Bluetooth LE or something on it, and then it can tell me when the cats are actually in my office, so that, like, I can, I don't know, if I'm in VR, maybe it shows, like, a cat warning for me to be careful around the cats, because I don't want to step on them. Or I could also plug them into OBS, so that anytime they come in, you can see them, and they're cute. But that's actually why I did not talk about them that much during the debut. I mentioned them a little bit, but I want to give them their own proper debut. Yeah, I've never seen this piece before, but I'm gonna assume it's a Lazy Susan type thing. Unless it was in the Little Mermaid spinny spin thingy set, which I built during a dry run. Trying to figure out what I want to do that dry run, because it worked pretty well. Maybe for the 1 year anniversary, I'll be like, hey, who wants to see the dry runs while I was practicing and making sure that the tech worked. Okay, so these are like kind of the opposite of the parts that I'm used to from like LEGO Technic, where like instead of like having these like studs or pegs or whatever they're called, they have the holes that like you can plug into. Yeah, that's weird and interesting, I guess. I'm just gonna call everything weird and interesting, I guess, during the stream. I know, because I've never seen a lot of these parts before, since it's been like over a decade since I played with LEGO, and when I did use it quite a bit, it was basically only for the robotics kits. I never really built any of the like decorative ones or like any of the like licensed kits and whatever. Just snapping these pieces in place. Okay, now we use the sides finally. Now it feels like I'm building like a boat or a ship, instead of like not one of those. Does that go there? Yeah, it does. There those are. Okay, it looks like that, at least based off of the box art, which I'm actually gonna rotate this. Yeah, it looks like that those don't actually really hook in anything, or nothing hooks onto them. So those are just like decorative corners, I guess. It's kind of, so like, I'm moving my head around, not because it's like, ooh, I'm a VTuber, so I'm gonna go move my head around a lot, which I've noticed that a lot of VTubers do, which I'm not hating on that, because that's like expressivity or whatever, which, I know, body language is important, but I do notice that they do this thing a lot. And, but I'm actually doing it right now because I can't see in front of where my phone is, because I think you can see that. That's my phone, and I'm using it for face tracking. And so it's getting kind of in the way, but if I move it further out of the way, then like it'll like run in my chest, or like then it won't be able to see my face properly. I'm still kind of adjusting that. But yeah, oh, you can see my IP address. At least it's just the local one and not the actual one on the big internet. I don't know. There's probably gonna be like some infosec or cybersec person who's like, that's still an attack vector or something. We'll find your Wi-Fi and then they'll do bad things to it. Okay, it looks like we're just putting a shit ton of these things around it. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a lot of those. I don't really know what to comment on them other than these parts exist. And it looks like that we are now building like this outside rim here. Is that, oh, that is literally, okay, I'm gonna actually move this around. Yeah, that's literally where chat is. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're building this part now. Yeah, this has less pieces than the Game Boy set, but this has more pieces than the Game Boy set, but I'm gonna guess that it's actually gonna be faster to assemble because like a lot of them are just like these little tiny thingies that are just used as like gravel. So there's no assembling, that just pour it into the pot, I guess. Okay, halfway through with this part, which is really tedious. Close up the drawer that is sticking out a bit. I have no idea how that looks like on mocap, but it may look funny. Yeah, I just keep glancing at my avatar every like, minute or so, and I'm not getting the crazy mocap glitches that I was getting. So, pretty happy about that. Okay, one more of those things. Here. It's kind of weird that there are, like, so many different parts in LEGO, though. I'm like, I kind of wonder if it kills, like, some of the, creativity, I guess, if, like, instead of having to figure out how do I make this weird thingy from a part, from, like, a bunch of, parts that don't look like it, into, like, okay, we're just gonna make a new part that fills this purpose in. Although, it's pretty cool that, like, the leaf thingies, they've been using that forever, like, since I was, like, a little kid. I remember seeing those. I think the first time I saw them was, like, in a coral reef, I think? Yeah, that looks like it's correct still. Yeah, during the debut, I remember that I was, there's, like, a part that I messed up, but it was, like, only, like, several pages later that I learned that, like, I misaligned something. I don't know if this set will have any gotchas like that, though, because I was surprised that the Game Boy set was as mechanical as it was. With, like, taking out the cartridge, and that they also, had the electronics also modeled, too, inside, even though you can't see them at all in the exterior, so that's kind of cool. Oh wait, I remember seeing some video of, like, someone that was like, you can make LEGO stabilizers by, like, pushing this into, like, whatever the, like, block is, but then people are like, but you can't take it out. But I guess that this set is also coming with the stabilizers, but, like, in a dedicated part for that. But then it's like, you don't have the inventiveness of that. Okay, it looks like we're already done with this first bag. Just need to snap these on and put these on the corners. I actually do not mind if the stream goes kind of fast, because I am already hungry. Wow, I really started the stream like 39 minutes ago? How long did I yap for? I don't think I yapped that long. Maybe that's just how it goes. Okay, so yeah, that... Oh, okay. This part's not pushed in all the way. Okay, why is that not flat? That should... Okay, this is not pushed in all the way. Okay. Okay, that feels pretty flat. Alright, bag number 2. Okay, I need to remember not to be so harsh on the surface because it's still curing. Okay, bag number 2. I really need to, like, just get a little box to put, like, all my spare parts in. Oh no, the hiccups are coming. Yeah. So, my guess is that this goes here. But, let's see how this goes. Okay, so, it's like the main part, I guess. And we're gonna go put those things there. This 2x3, I guess it's a plate. I don't know what they're called. If you can tell me what they're called, that would be poggers. Okay. I'm gonna put these on here. And then... Oh, they look like chocolate. I would not be surprised if those were used as chocolate bars in, like, other builds. Yeah, it seems kind of like the perfect piece to use as a bar of chocolate. Like, it's also appropriate for, like, the minifigure scales. At least, the dudes are called, like minifigures, right? Or minifigs? I think that's what they're called. Okay, this goes here. And we are already seeing the natural asymmetry, which is natural, I guess. I wonder how many people just, like, when they see, like, these, like, organic shapes, they don't even, like, follow instructions. They're like, I'll just slap things together because it's organic, so it shouldn't even, like, line up, like, crazy or something. Or I'm sure that's not most people, but I'm sure that there's, like, some people that probably do that. Okay, we have a new assembly. I wonder why that's teal. Okay, we have that. Put that there. And then we're going to... not that, but that looks almost like it. Is that it? No, it's not. Okay, it's not you. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. There are all these, like, little candidate actually, is it more efficient if I just, like, sort all of these before I build? Let's try that. Yeah, that actually might be the move here. Oh, and I bet I could also categorize them too. Okay, so I guess we're just sorting pieces now. Because I feel like it. I'm gonna put those next to them because I assume that they go together. Bet there's gonna be like a bunch of one-off pieces also that, well, yeah, that we won't have like more than one of, otherwise it would not be called a one-off. Yeah, I think that probably goes in that family of pieces. Oh! JJ, you're not allowed on here. Oh, JJ. JJ. I love you, but you can't get on the workbench. Okay. Well, I'm definitely clipping that for later. I did feed him right before the stream, so he's not hungry. Oh, shit. I just realized that, I forgot to separate him from his sister's food, and he likes to eat her food a lot, so he's probably eaten her food, and she's probably pissed off, so yeah, I have to deal with that later. Whatever that little bit is. Okay, these little circle pieces. And these things that look kind of like they're probably horns or tentacles from like an animal set. Okay, almost done sorting all these pieces. Did that help at all? I think that did, because the last two pieces I found were literally the ones I was looking for. So, yeah, I guess sorting the pieces is worth it. Where did you go? Okay, close enough. Oh. Wait, there's still a few more. Okay, I think that's sorted, I guess. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was building this. That goes on there, and that goes on there, and this goes on here. And then we snap that onto here. And then take these arch pieces, I guess. And they go up here. And I know it's, well, I don't know, maybe it's used that way in like some other sets. I'm just gonna call these like gun turrets because they look like turrets that spin around on like a ship or something and have gun barrels on them. Yeah, we're gonna have a bonsai tree with gun barrels on them. That's poggers. Okay. So that's going on there, and that's going on there. And whatever that weird thingy is that we have only... Wait, we should have two... Oh, there's the other one. Oh, it was upside down. That's why I did not sort them together. Yeah. That goes there, and that goes there. And... Okay. Okay, I see what's going on. So, this is like tilted. That's cool. Alright. So now we have to build... Oh, those are mirror images. Okay. Alright. Trying to... What? Oh, okay. It's one of those, like, house-shaped things. Like, the silhouette of a house, that is. Putting that there, and putting that there. And then snapping this on. And then where is... Yeah, I guess this part. Going here. This here. And then two of those things. All these like rounded and curved parts kind of make me want to get like a Lego set for like skateboarding. Okay, and then this goes here somewhere. How exactly does that snap on? I think I forgot a part. I did. No, I didn't. It's just rotated. Weird. Oh, okay. It just goes into there. I thought that they're gonna do something clever like what they did here. Okay. Let me check my avatar. It looks like that. It is not going nuts. Okay, I wonder if this is the exact mirror image of that one piece, or if it's not a mirror image of it. I don't think it is, actually, because we're missing whatever that, like, almost triangle is. Yeah, it's not a mirror image. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. Is it? No, it is. You just use it later. Just not in the first step, which is weird, but I guess they have an order to it for some reason. I mean, it could be a mirror image. They have the same part count. Yeah, it is probably a mirror image then. Doop, 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 doop. Poop, 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 poop. I think that's everything on that. Okay, so you go here. Alright. These pieces are fun that like split open like that. They're kind of scissory. guess that's how you get like 60-degree angles in LEGO. Okay. Have that so far, and then trying to figure out why my neck is still feeling kind of strained right now. Maybe it's not the balance. I wonder if this is a solvable issue, or if I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Or I'm gonna have to like get a mega neck, but yeah, it's balanced. Oh, hi, what's up? Yeah, I'm building this, and I think I will need some luck to make sure I don't lose any pieces or fuck up something early that bites me in the ass later. Yeah, I always kind of underestimate these things, because I'm like, I'm an engineer, I know what I'm doing, and then can still make mistakes. But what's engineering without making mistakes? I mean, I guess this isn't really engineering, since I'm not figuring stuff out, I'm just assembling something, but it's close enough. Okay, that goes there. And then this goes... Does that go above or below? It goes below. Okay. This set just makes you want to eat chocolate now. Just because of all the brown stuff. Oh, okay. Does that go there yet? I don't know if that goes there yet, cause guess it does. Yeah, at least there's no like adhesives or anything to mess you up. I feel like that. Okay, I think I did mess up those somewhere, because like, you don't look at this closely. Okay, because it looks like that those are supposed to be lined up, and it is missing a layer. So I need to figure out where that missing layer went. Yeah, where is that missing layer? Let's go back. Okay, I think this is this the first time that I actually use this thing? May have used it before in the first stream, I don't quite remember. But it is quite helpful. Something about the joint seems really fragile. That like, I don't want to put too much stress on that piece. Will this work? Oh wait, this has like a splitting. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, let's go back. What am I missing? Okay, that looks complete. And then you just slip that piece. Oh, I think I know where I messed up. I think I put these on too early. I did. Okay. Crisis averted. Okay, so I put those on the wrong side. And, now I think we are on track. Are we? Okay, that looks good. And then we want to put one of these on there. And then we put this there. Okay, we're good now. We're good. This goes up here. And then one more of these scissory things. Oh no, 2 more of them. Okay, so that'll keep it constrained that way and reduce the stress on those joints. That's cool. Putting those on. And then this goes here, and this goes here. I guess only one of them instead of 2. I wonder if we're gonna have 2 eventually, or if we have some intentional asymmetry going on. What is this piece? I've never seen anything like that. Oh, it's a frog! Oh, it's a brown frog! That's fun. I wonder if it's supposed to be a frog in this context, or if it's just, it happens to be that the frog looks like part of the tree. And is a part of the tree and not actually a frog. Yeah, it looks like that, including the splitters, are like, wait, I'm trying to read the comment because, the heart is in the way on the iPad view. Yeah, I have nail polish on, and, like, it's already getting kind of worn out, but, like, yeah, I definitely don't want to scuff that up. I definitely don't want to scuff that up by taking the pieces apart. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy it's included. Okay, how do I orient this? Okay. That way. And that goes there. And then we rotate it again to put it on here. Frog. Okay, frog goes up here. Wow. That looks very fragile, this connection here. I'm gonna guess that we're reinforcing it at some point very soon. Okay, that goes there. Yeah, we can see the asymmetry coming along. Alright. How many is that? That's 8, and this is 6. Okay. I wonder if this is intentional. It does look a little weird. Not there. Yeah, this just looks like it's made to, like, I guess, too bespoke for that fit. Another one of these wedges. One of these. Okay, yeah. There we go, we have the reinforcement. Although, there's a gap here that I'm not sure if it should be there. I see what is going on. Yeah, I found out that with the Game Boy build, there was actually a missing gap that I had to fill in. But I only found that after the debut stream ended. Okay, there we go. That feels a lot more substantial now. Then you have these funny parts. I have to make sure that I have the rotations correct. Okay. So that goes that way. Are these symmetrical? I think they are. Is that way? That goes that way. This splits out here. Okay, what next? And then this piece gets a little longer. And then we have the vines, which I'm glad we're finally using because they have been sitting out pretty loose for a while. It's the first time these Lego vine elements have appeared in a reddish-brown color. Cool. Okay, I wonder if they're expecting us to thread this in exactly the way that they did. Or if they're just okay with close enough. I mean, it is a pretty organic part. Yeah, that looks good, I guess. Alright. More funky squigglies. Oh my gosh, where does that fit in? Alright, what is that part? That is a weird part. I've never seen anything like that. But you're oriented like this. Oriented like that. Snaps into here. And, okay, that goes there, I guess? And then, where does that go in? Don't see an obvious place where that goes inside. Unless it goes up that hole, I guess. Okay, that fits weird, but okay. And then... Okay, so those pieces were apparently elephant trunks at first. That's cool. And then we just snap this down here. And if it rotates, then I was right that it was a lazy Susan type element. Does it? Wait, does it rotate? Oh. Guess we wanna... Wait, why is that... Okay, so that actually... We can rotate that also. Okay. That looks fine to me. Maybe. This piece is kind of sussing me out, though, because... I don't know, is that... It might be an isometric versus perspective kind of issue going on. Something is telling me that's not quite in the right place. Okay, well, let's move on, because it's probably just superficial. Alright. This is the part where we get to make a mess. I actually don't want to put this in right now. I want to save that for later, because I feel like that's going to make it hard to, like, actually attach all of the, branches and stuff. So yeah, I want to do that part later. Don't know if that's going to mess me up or not. Okay. Now, actually, let me look up when cherry blossom season is. Okay, I think it's in the spring. When is cherry blossom season in Japan? It runs from late March to early April. So that means I am going to build the green version. And then we can come back during cherry blossom season and do like a mini stream or something and build that version. Okay. Well, we have these funky pieces right now. Yeah, let's do the sorting thing, because I feel like this is gonna be like a big chaotic visual mess to look at. Okay. Putting those together. Putting those together. Putting those there. I think it's the same piece. It may be like an inverse version of that piece, I'm not sure. Okay, so there's not actually that many piece types in here, and then it's a tinier bag. I'm like worried that parts will roll off. Okay, these little green bits. Okay. So, leaf, hinge thingy, pill-shaped thing, pill-shaped thing, pill-shaped thing, pill-shaped thing, hinge thingy, leaf, flower thingy, leaf, 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 leaf. This is how I sort, nuts and bolts sometimes. Peg thingy. More pills. Pills here. Leaf. Oh no, they're sticky. Leaf, leaf, leaf. Hinge. Leaf. Flower. Leaf. Leaf. Leaf, leaf. 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 Pill. Hinge. Flower, flower. That's more like a bud. Yeah. Flower, bud. Bud. Pill. Now it just sounds like I'm counting drugs. Leaf. Oh my god, it sounds exactly like it. Anyway. Leaf. 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 Pill. Pill. Bud. Leaf. More pills, more leaves, more buds. Is this gonna get my stream flagged? Hinges. I mean, then again, well, I don't know, because I guess you can talk about it a lot in, like, botany and gardening, but, like, I don't know where pills come in with gardening. Unless it's like, oh, I have arthritis from being old and I am gardening because I'm retired and I'm going to take my pain pills so I can garden. Yeah, I guess that's a context that could fit in. Well, at least I'm streaming to YouTube, which I understand is more relaxed than, say, TikTok for moderation and content standards, but there we go. All the parts are sorted. That's good, because I think it would have been a visual mess to try to look at stuff. Okay. So, let's see. Those go into there. I have to figure out what Christmas things I might want to build, because I just bought these LEGO sets at first because I'm like, oh, I just want to stream something quick on my workbench for a demo of how the workbench hand cam streams are going to work. But I actually quite like this, so this might be a regular thing. Yeah. Ooh. Something smells tasty. Okay. What are we building? I guess we're building more tree branches. I guess this entire thing is just tree branches, which totally makes sense because that's what it showed in the picture, so I don't know why I'm surprised. Yeah. So I guess that maybe you just built that first one just as, like, training wheels before these branches and leaves get more complicated. Because I feel like that, yeah, this does have potential to get messy pretty fast because it's really organic, so, like, the shapes are not obvious for what you should be building. Let's see. Okay. I wonder what this piece was originally for. It's a very strange piece. Okay, does this look right so far? Yeah, that looks right to me. Okay, I'm glad that they're saving, like, the big leaf things for the end, because Yeah, it looks like following instructions get really annoying. Okay, so it looks like that almost... I'm not gonna assume, because, it might mess me up later, but it looks like that all of these are just gonna be built in that same assembly of, like, the hinge and the two pills with, each thing. Hinge, and two pills, and the big leaf. And we need 3 of these. I like how these are, like, kind of flexible. I wonder if that's a different... Oh, wait. I wonder if these are the sustainable leaves that they were talking about for, like, the plant materials. Okay, so where do you go? Oh, we have to build 3 of these? Okay. Well, let's see. There are 9 of those. Okay, so yeah, everything is just built that way. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have an assembly line of it. Hinge and pill. Okay, so that's 4 out of 9. Pill, hinge, pill. Okay. Pill, hinge, pill. 6. Pill, hinge, pill. Pill, hinge, pill, pill, hinge, pill. Okay, okay. I guess building more of those weird things. Oop. Okay. So I'm just gonna build the other 2 at the same time. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. I mean, it's Lego, of course, that goes there and that goes there. It's a little strange that it's like the exact same assembly though, but then again, I guess radial symmetry is a thing in nature. That onto there, that onto there, and then this goes here, and this goes here. Yeah, this is a set that's coming along pretty quickly, because since we're skipping bag 5 and bag 3 is literally just poured in the thing, then bag 6 is the last part to build after this, and we are almost done with bag 4, or yeah, bag 4. Oh wait, yeah, okay, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, these things, they look kind of like robot arms, but I'm still not sure what they're for. Originally, that is. Okay. So what do you do with these? You put here, here, and there. Okay, that's easy. So I'm gonna guess that, like, we're just gonna kind of just randomize the angles whenever we feel like it. Kind of like fluffing up a Christmas tree, which, since Halloween ended, it is now immediately time to, put the Christmas tree up and listen to Mariah Carey. I'm joining the war on Christmas on the side of Christmas, and no one can stop me. Specifically, corporate Christmas. Need that Mariah Carey and Santa Claus and polar bears and stuff. Okay, so I guess these just go onto the ends of that. What do we do with all those little leaves and buds? Do I want to... Okay. Do I want to put these on randomly, or do I want to try to copy it exactly? I think I want to try to copy it exactly because that's silly. Okay, how does this go on? Is that supposed to be upside down? That goes there. And can that go inside of there? I don't think it can. Maybe it... Oh, does it go on like that? It does. Okay. I am continuing to learn lots of stuff. Where does that go? Yeah, I'm just gonna copy it exactly. Because that fills time, I guess. Because the stream can't be too short. Okay, that's there. Alright. I guess we put a bud on every... Wait. Oh my gosh, it's literally the same pattern for every single... Okay, that makes things easier. It's the exact same pattern for every single tree assembly. Okay, I am not gonna complain about that. Where the bud goes on the, what's it called? The second most prominent tip on the right side. Oh wait, no, it's not the exact same thing because there's extra... Wait, no, there's not extra parts. Or, there's... The number of parts matches properly, I guess. It's just that Lego's including, like, extras. Okay. So then you put all the center ones on. Putting the center ones on each little individual tree branch part, giant leaf thing, whatever. Okay. I wonder if for the cherry blossom version, if the place where the buds are right now, if they have the full flowers out in the exact same spots. That would be pretty neat. Okay. Alright, so that goes on, I guess, one of the inner ones. You go there, you go there, you go there, and you will go there, and you will go, I messed that one up a little bit. You will go there, and you will go there. And I'm saying the exact same thing over and over. Oh, I messed up that entire branch. You will go there. And you will go there. And then... what's the last one? Okay. Doop. Doop. Okay, I see. It's kind of got this, like, spirally vibe going on, too. Nope. But then there are 3 more. Since it says 33, where do they go? Are there any clusters that have more than... Oh, okay. They go in the centers of those things. Okay. I believe that finishes the leaves. After these last ones are put in. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna skip this because we're not doing that right now. We're gonna save that till springtime. And now we get to this thingy. Alright. And I think I want to sort them again. Because this is a lot of pieces. Ooh, package just arrived. Oh, I know what it is. So yeah, JJ, who is the cat that you just saw on the workbench a few, like, maybe 20 minutes ago or so, yeah, he was having some tummy troubles, but he's also a cat with long fur. So one of the recommendations that we got from the vet is to keep his hindquarters fur trimmed up. And so I got a cat trimmer, or a cat fur trimmer, that is. We're not trimming him himself. We're just trimming his fur. And so, yeah, we're gonna be cleaning that up a bit, because when he has tummy troubles and it's happening out the other direction, that is not the front, yeah, it's not great. I mean, it's not good in the first place, but it gets worse with a long-haired cat. So, yeah, we're gonna keep that bit tightened up, and hopefully he'll get better soon. Obviously, we'll take him to the vet if it doesn't improve, but we think that, because, the other cat, Velcro, the black cat, she has, like, chronic constipation, so I actually have to give her Miralax. But also JJ, since he used to be a feral cat, he just wants to eat everything he can, and we try to keep him separated when they're being fed, but sometimes he will successfully eat Velcro's Miralax-laced churu, and we think that is maybe why he got the runs. JJ's like, stop talking about me on stream, it's embarrassing! But yeah, it's weird that I talk about that, and I'm sorting all of the brown, pieces right now. Screw it. Well, we'll just keep making them that long. Doop, 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 doop. But also, it's not a great timing, but I kind of want chocolate. And it's more so the Lego pieces that are brown that are making me want chocolate. It's not it's not talking about Dookie. That would be very strange. Okay. Put that there. And yeah, it looks like pouring the gravel in glass is not gonna hurt at all. Okay, put that away. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely glad I'm sorting these, because on the little 1x2 flat pieces that have like different tops, that's gonna throw me off. I am kind of surprised they're all the same color instead of like giving us a mix of brown shades though, for like maybe some like wood grain effect or something. that'd be kind of cool. Oh, these pieces, I remember them as like benches in some of the builds that I made when I was tiny. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Something tells me this is gonna be a very tedious build. Okay. Y'all go there. Goes here. And then all the bits that I thought looked kind of like chocolate bars. Let's see. A bench. Now that I think about it, all those actually do have unique bottoms. That's interesting. Because these have, like, notches, but otherwise are the same as that. And then that has, like, a little tiny peg inside there and the recess for those pegs. Okay, cool. Alright. So let's build this bit here. Okay, so that is centered, and then we have these on sides. I have two of these. Two, I guess, to even it out or something. I don't know why they just didn't give us one longer one, but that's not my problem. I don't know if that's a problem. Maybe it just inflates the part count. I don't know if that's an important thing for LEGO. Wouldn't surprise me though. Okay, that goes there. I guess that we're going to be building essentially two of these. Alright. I wonder what the inner pieces are for, and why those also have to be, like, wavy. What does the waviness do? Why does it only want us to put one of them, but not both? Okay, so I guess that means we have to make two of these. But, I'm gonna break the rules. I'm just gonna construct it not as two separate pieces, but just continuing that one piece. I hope that does not mess me up later. It might. Okay, those are being snapped together there. Okay. It looks like that didn't screw me over, so that's good. Alright. Yeah, that is... I mean, I probably should have checked that before I actually did that, but whatever, it still worked. Okay, so now put these things on the inside. I don't quite know why we are building... Oh, wait. No, I still don't know why. Figure that out later. Okay, so those are in there now. And then we have a lot of these things. Just make sure I got that correct. Oh, I'm missing a couple parts. Missing this piece. That was close. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we just have to put a shit ton of those things on there. So it looks like the pattern is put those down and then we skip a peg. I think it'll be easier to just line those up and then put their buddies next to them. This is actually not as tedious as I thought it would be. I wonder if... Oh, that's probably what those are for, actually. I was wondering if those would be supported and connected at all, or if they would just be kind of floating. And it looks like so far we haven't had any crazy mocap glitches, so that is great, because it was funny the first time, but I feel like that there's only so much that the glitching can happen before it just gets kind of old. It is not really funny anymore, so I figure that more funny bugs will come out in the future, and that I won't really have to, like, I shouldn't just run the same gag over and over, which, not saying that those bugs are on purpose, because they're not, but, like, since they just naturally happen, I was like, I guess I'll just account for that, and, like, instead of being like, oh no, my code is not perfect, I'll just account for that as being just part of the spectacle. Okay, how many of these are we building? 13. So that is 4 so far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we're using all of these. Don't have any extras included. That is okay. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Getting pretty close to using all of these up. I wonder if every single one I've built was perfect so far, or if any have been, like, misaligned by, like, 1. And I'll only figure that out in a bit. Probably should have turned them upside down, just so that that can be verified. Well, no, I guess if I line them all up, and then if they all have, like, kind of a straight shot down, then that could also prove. They're all good. Cool. Okay. Wait a second. For building... Oh, okay, so they alternate. Interesting. So we're gonna put all of these top ones on. It's like, there's more than 13 spots for these. Or at less than 13. It's like, wait, you can go in between also. Although, was I supposed to put... Oh yeah, I was supposed to put those there. And I'm like, okay, I guess that they're gonna be equal height now. Okay. Doop. Doop. Alright. Put the remaining ones on there. Yeah, that's some nice spacing. That is quite aesthetic. Alright. Flip it upside down. Have these corner brackets. Or braces, I guess. Yeah. And then we have those two circle thingies. Okay, that goes there, and that goes there. Then we have the upside down ramp things, which looks like they're actually slightly offset, so then they go into those weird middle things. For some reason, it excites me when there are pieces that go into like the offset slots, just because it's kind of weird, I guess. Okay. Going to slightly disobey the instruction. Oh no, no, that is actually the correct way to do it. I was like, are we gonna have like mirrored symmetry or like radial symmetry on those? But I guess we're having mirrored symmetry. Okay. How does it want me to put those on though? Okay, so the chocolate bar side goes on the short side. That's what I've just been calling those pieces down. Since we have the opposite corners, now the other two are guaranteed to be the correct ones. Okay. So yeah, that's whatever that thing's called. I feel like it's supposed to have a more prestigious name than like wood palette, but frankly that's what it reminds me of. And then we're gonna do the step that I skipped because I figured it'd just be really messy to do it in the middle instead of at the end. But let's put the whoa, why is some of it in a bag and some of it's not in the bag? Okay, so we're gonna put the gravel in. And I think it might be easier if I just pour them all back into the bag. And then I'm not gonna scoop it off the side of the table because I feel like that's a trap. Oh gosh, this is actually a pain in the ass. Oh wait, I have a little cup thing. Wait, is that dirty? Is that the one that I used for, no it's not. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have like a paint cup that I was using for top coating this. Okay, perfect. That did not mess it up. And I did not lose any. And then we're gonna stir it up. And then I'm gonna go pour it in. Oop. No, I lost a piece! Alexa, set lights to white. My missing piece, where did it go? Where is it? Can't see it. Oh, there. No, that's a nut. Damn. I guess I'll look for it later. Okay, let's pour this in. Okay, are there like any missing spots? This side could use more. And then this corner needs more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that at some point a cat is gonna knock this over, and I'm gonna lose all the gravel anyway, but for now, I can just appreciate having most of it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's move some of those pieces in there. Okay, cool, yeah. We have a bonsai tree. Yay! I realize I probably should have showed this before pouring all the gravel in. And I can't really turn it that much, or else they'll all pour out, but yeah, hopefully you can see some of the details from this angle. But yeah, that's a build. Cool. Okay. Alright, we have the last pages. Whoa, those are variants. Whoa, that's weird. The minifig one. Let's see. Keep on growing. Unlike other art forms, a LEGO bonsai tree is never complete, but is instead an ongoing dynamic masterpiece. Once you have mastered the first two varieties of LEGO bonsai, we hope you will want to branch out and create your own individual vision of the perfect tree. We have created this gallery to inspire you in your future building. They cannot be built from the bricks included in the set. While all the elements you see here are LEGO elements, not all of them are still available. Or not all of them are still available in our assortment. So hunt up your old LEGO sets and use whatever we find. Okay, yeah, that's interesting and cool. Whoa, that looks all alien-ish. Alright, well, that was the bonsai tree set. Yeah, that was fun. I guess this will replace the dying money tree on the shelf in the living room. I guess I could fluff these out a little bit. Alright. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna go eat. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot to call y'all goobers. I need to remember that. What's up, goobers? That's what I was supposed to say at the beginning of the stream. Okay. Yeah, I'm logging off. I'll see y'all next time. I'll figure out what to stream Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Sunday 2 p.m. Central Time. But yeah, I am planning to do the streams. I just don't know what they'll be. But once I know what they are, I'll make like a schedule post or something. But yeah. Alright, logging off. I'll see y'all. Bye!